Today we're putting in the crankshaft position sensors. Now we finally got them removed after a very long and difficult time. So we're getting them installed today. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay guys, Porsche 944, it has been completed. By that I mean the crankshaft position sensors are removed. So here's the bracket for it, and I mean, there was a lot of white powder in it from the aluminum there. Now, this is the bolt that was stuck in there. So I had to go, obviously you have the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but I had to go right in order to loosen it, i.e. I had to get it stuck in here. If I can zoom in, it is stuck in here. I can't pull this off like one would. So I'm going to try and use the vise, maybe some vice grips, figure it out. But I wanted to show you that I've got the 6mm Allen key stuck, and I will, well, frankly, I'll need it to reinstall because I don't have another one. Anyway, I went ahead and polished everything out, which you've seen the video before. I did scratch it up a little bit with my makeshift tool. This is what I'm going to be using. I tested it out and polished it down a little bit, so it's not going to hurt anything or expected to hurt anything. But this is going to be my tool, and I'm going to add wherever, here we go. We're going to add one of these little washers to it. Hopefully it does what I need it to do. It's going to essentially be like that. But we're going to glue it to it. So that'll be my essential tool so I can adjust this properly. And that's per Porsche. Unless I just want to buy the $30 tool. We're going to try it the way I've got so far. And we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and polish the bracket a little bit here. Hopefully clean it up a little bit. So we're using a brass brush here. Oh, come on. Let's try and get this cleaned up a little bit at least. Nothing. Come on. Let me see if the steel one will do anything. I'm just trying to get this cleaned up so this doesn't look like, you know, like terrible. Yeah, I'll grab the steel one real quick. I also have nylon, but let's see if the steel will do the trick on this aluminum. I just want to polish it up, you know. There we go. It's doing a little bit, not, you know, ton. I do have a metal polisher. I guess I can use that and some steel wool. But yeah, we're just gonna get this cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, get it polished. Make it look a little bit prettier. Not like it matters, but and it's not coming off there. We're just trying to get it cleaned up enough. That should be the inside. Yeah, the inside's all good. I got all that out. There we go. Get a little bit in there. I think I'm a little satisfied. Not the best. Oh, something's still coming off. But yeah, I'm just making sure I cleaned it up. Once again, just looking a little bit better on the engine. Over time, I might polish some things. Just depends on what we do with the car. We've got some ideas, but there we go. Just getting those little spots. Okay. I think that's okay for now. Good enough, you know. But yeah, so got to polish it just a little bit. Not the cleanest, but then we're going to work on installing it. So we'll get working on that. I have already soaked it with this PB Blaster and let it sit for about 40 minutes. Just went for a drive and came back. And now, believe it or not, I'm going to spray it with this. It's great for garage doors as well. So you're going to shake it up. We're going to spray it a little bit. So let's go ahead and turn the camera just a little bit. We'll go outside. There we go. Just get a little bit outside here. And Go ahead and spray it down. I just don't want it to get stuck. Now the new ones I've got are a little bit of plastic. There we go. I'm not trying to put the chemicals in the yard either. So we're gonna let that sit for a few minutes and then we'll start installing it just so we can prevent from any further corrosion that might happen, you know. Now I've got the tripod here helping, so we're gonna set this down, let it sit for a little bit, and I'll see y'all soon. So I am gonna reuse the washers, but I went ahead and put them in the vise and brushed them off with the steel brush wherever I just put that. Yeah, I just put it over there. But we're gonna still use these, and then we got these from Home Depot. They're M8 1.25 by 30 millimeter, exactly the same as the previous one, from what I could tell. Yeah, about the same, if not exactly the same. That one's actually a little bit shorter. Well, we're just gonna do this because I bought these before I got this one out. So we're gonna work with what we got here and go from there, you know. Actually, I might, let's see. Hopefully I don't drop this in there, but I'm gonna want to cover that. Let's see. We're gonna see how deep I can get it in there. Give it a good representation. Yeah, look at my arm for a second. Okay. Well, that's as much as I can hand tighten it. Let's try the other one just to check. And then we're gonna put some automotive masking tape over it. And we're gonna clean this up a little bit. Okay, please don't fall in. Please don't. Okay, thank God. Okay. Let's try that lower one. Let's grab the, where'd it go? Let's grab the flashlight. Okay, grab the flashlight. We're always gonna need this dang thing in this spot. Okay, it should be fine in this one. Let's see. Not like you're gonna be able to see, but I really might end up needing to get one that's smaller. I don't know. Well, this one screws all the way in. I mean, that's all the way in there. We're gonna test it. Let's at least go from there. Just to see. I'll leave it enclosed for the time being. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cover those holes up with some automotive masking. Well, we're gonna cover that squared out hole with some automotive masking tape and go from there. Here we go. Let's go ahead and grab it and set the phone down here. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and get this. That should be good. Okay. Let's hop back in here so I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm gonna set this piece of tape in here. We're gonna do horizontal-ish. If I don't fold the tape over. Here we go, folding the tape over. Because you don't want to have anything fall in there. Because that would not be good. We can do a little bit better, come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, sealed enough because we won't need to do too much later. And then this little guy, we also unscrewed earlier. Get him out. I think this was, this is part of the whole sensor set. So it's another sensor, but I don't know if this is something from the factory that I've heard people said you can delete. But we're going to, reinstall it, just to reinstall it. And if I find out more, we'll delete it later. So let's go ahead and get this in here. There we go. And we're listening to some good old music while we do this. So y'all shouldn't be able to hear it. Just copyright reasons and whatnot. Okay. Well, that's in there. Let me go ahead and hand thread this. Because this is one we're going to have to adjust. You still can't really see. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's a better view. Set my arm. Okay, that is that's as tight as it's going to go. So, let me see. Because we're not going to be able to reuse this other one. Yeah, that's going to be the length we need. So, we'll go back to the store and swap out the screw. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and put this down at the lower end there. Because this will be adjusting. We won't have to take it out. And I did make my tool. This is going to be a long little clip here because I'm just kind of doing it continuous. I'm not pausing it too much in this one. Okay, it's, I mean, let's see if we can get it in there more. Hand thread as much as I can here. Okay. It's getting a little too hard. So, we got that hand threaded in there. I think it's only 7-something at night. So, we're going to run over to Home Depot, swap out that screw, or that bolt, so we can get it hopefully done tonight. Let's get at it. I pretty much skipped the part of putting them in. I was just trying to get them in a hurry. But I've got the crankshaft position sensors in there for the first time since we've owned it. Now, moment of truth, let's go ahead and see if it kicks over. Nothing. So, we're gonna try one more time. Let's see here. Moment of truth. Still nothing. Okay, we're gonna keep on trying, figure something else out, but for the night, we're done. Well, let me try one more thing. Let's see here. We're gonna swap these fuses out. Let me set the phone down real quick. Okay, all I did was go ahead and swap those 2 lines. Go ahead. Still nothing. We're getting somewhere. Hang on, do it one more time. Well, we're getting somewhere, so I think we'll need some starting fluid. Oh, there we go. Oh, you almost had it. Come on. What'd you do? We almost had it there. Oh, we're getting somewhere. And I'm not seeing any smoke or anything. There we go. There we go. Oh, well, that's squeaking. We got it running-ish. So, oh, well, it's smoking. So we're going to get this working. We got the crankshaft position sensors in, but will the Porsche 944 run again?